Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Ya Rabbi lakal hamdu kama yambawi li jalali wajhika wa azimi sultanik. Allahumma rabbana lakal hamdu bima khalaqtana wa razaqtana wa hadaytana wa farrajta anna. Allahumma lakal hamdu bil Islam wa lakal hamdu bil Iman wa lakal hamdu bil Quran. أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين اللهم إنا نسألك علما نافعا وعملا متقبلا ورزقا طيبا اللهم ثبتنا عند الموت بلا إله إلا الله آمين يا رب العالمين ربي يسر ولا تؤسر وتمم بالخير. Inshallah, we are going to start with the recitation. So, Mehreen.
जी इंशाल्लाह उस्ताद पूरा
Yeah, we are going to finish, inshallah.
ओके इंशाल्लाह बिस्मिल्लाह मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम هل أتى على الإنسان حين من الدهر لم يكن شيئا مذكورا إنا خلقنا الإنسان من نطفة أمشاج نبتليه فجعلناه سميعا بصيرا إنا هديناه السبيل إما شاكرا وإما كفورا إنا أعتدنا للكافرين سلاسل وأغلالا وسعيرا إن الأبرار يشربون من كأس كان مزاجها كافورا عينا يشرب بها عباد الله عينا يشرب بها عباد الله يفجرونها تفجيرا يوفون بالنذر ويخافون يوما كان شره مستطيرا ويطعمون الطعام على حبه مسكينا ويتيما وأسيرا إنما نطعمكم لوجه الله لا نريد منكم جزاء ولا شكورا إنا نخاف من ربنا يوما عبوسا قمطريرا فوقاهم الله شر ذلك اليوم ولقاهم نضرة وسرورا وجزاهم بما صبروا جنة وحريرا متكئين فيها على الأرائك لا يرون فيها شمسا ولا زمهريرا ودانية عليهم ظلالها وذللت قطوفها تذليلا ويطاف عليهم بآنية من فضة وأكواب كانت قوارير من فضة قدروها تقديرا ويسقون فيها كأسا كان مزاجها زنجبيلا عينا فيها تسمى سلسبيلا ويطوف عليهم ولدان مخلدون إذا رأيتهم حسبتهم لؤلؤا منثورا وإذا رأيت ثم رأيت نعيما وملكا كبيرا عاليهم ثياب سندس خضر واستبرق وحلوا أساور من فضة وسقاهم ربهم شرابا طهورا إن هذا كان لكم جزاء وكان سعيكم مشكورا إنا نحن نزلنا عليك القرآن تنزيلا فاصبر لحكم ربك ولا تطع منهم آثما أو كفورا واذكر اسم ربك بكرة وأصيلا ومن الليل فاسجد له وسبحه ليلا طويلا إن هؤلاء يحبون العاجلة ويذرون وراءهم يوما ثقيلا نحن خلقناهم وشددنا أسرهم وإذا شئنا بدلنا أمثالهم تبديلا إن هذه تذكرة فمن شاء اتخذ إلى ربه سبيلا وما تشاءون إلا أن يشاء الله إن الله كان عليما حكيما يدخل من يشاء في رحمته يدخل من يشاء في رحمته والظالمين أعد لهم عذابا أليما
माशाल्लाह, ब्यूटीफुल. आज तो
माशाल्लाह
मजा आ गया. आज तो मेरीन.
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह मैंने कहा
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह
आज सूरह खत्म होने वाली है तो I should just put some effort in.
माशाल्लाह, माशाल्लाह.
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह
No, very beautiful.
ला हौला वला कुव्वता इल्ला बिल्लाह
या रब, हमें भी इस काबिल बना. अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह. Okay, और since we are on the point, inshallah soon Mehreen is going to start tajweed class. So I really want that everyone should join that class who did not do tajweed yet. This is compulsory. This is this grammar or all that stuff is not going to do anything, right? The first comes tajweed. So we need to fix our pronunciation first. And inshallah soon she is amazing. She is amazing teacher and amazing reciter, inshallah. So I would urge everyone to consider her. And this is all fi sabilillah. I'm not advertising any like her institute or anything, right?
जज़ाकुमुल्लाह खैरन कसीरा
May Allah give her reward in both words, inshallah.
Yeah, exactly.
इंशाल्लाह
आपा आपके लिए सदका जारिया है सब इंशाल्लाह
इंशाल्लाह बस ये तो है ना बढ़ता रहता है ना एक से
जी
दूसरे में
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह
इंशाल्लाह
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह
Yeah,
इंशाल्लाह
exactly. बढ़ता चला जाना चाहिए. This is the thing basically. Okay, inshallah. Today we have ayah number. What ayah number was?
28.
20. Which one?
28.
Yeah, 28, inshallah. So this is the ayah we are going to do. Okay, anyone wanna try it?
Yes, I can try.
Okay, go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحن خلقناهم وشددنا أسرهم وإذا شئنا بدلنا أمثالكم تبديلا
Talahum.
أمثالهم تبديلا نحن it is ضمير منفصل independent pronoun مبتدا خلقناهم فعل ماضي فاعله نحن هم مفعول به وحرف عطف شددنا شدد فعل ماضي فاعله نحن एंड ये बाब नून से है, मुदाफ डबल लेटर है, last two letters are same. Asrahum, it is mudaf, mudaf alayhi. Idafa fragment, it is coming as maf'ul bihi or shaddadna. Wow is harf ataf. Some grammarians are saying harf istinafia, but mostly harf ataf. Iza जो है इसम है और ये ज़र्फिया है, शर्तिया है. ज़र्फ़ ज़मा, if we take it as ज़र्फ़ ज़मा, it will be a special mudaf, and shena will be fi'l madi, fa'ilu nahnu, and it will be like a mudaf alayhi, female jar for iza, if we take it as ज़र्फ़ ज़मा. But if you take it as shatiya, it will be ghair jazima. It will be a adatu shat, and shena will be failul shat. Badalna is badala fail madi fahilu nano. It is bab tafil है और ये जो है यहाँ से जवाबुल शत शुरू हो रहा है. अमसालहुम मुदाफ मुदाफ अलैहि मफूल बिही बदलना. And tabdilan is isme mansoob, and it is the same root as badalna, badala, so it is maf'ul mutlaq hai. And ये पूरा का पूरा जुमला जो है इज़ा शैना बदलना अमसालकुम, ये पूरा जो conditional sentence है, शर्तिया जुमला है, and it will ataf on the jumla sabiqa. And so from the beginning it is nahnu is a mubtada, and ya khalaqnakum जो है इसका खबर है, खबर of nahnu है, और shaddadna will be matuf ala on khalaqnahum. So basically this is another khabar fi mahl rafa for the nahnu, and shaddadna, and then there's a conditional sentence. So in this sentence basically God is saying that we have created
ये
them.
हालिया भी तो हो सकता है ना?
क्या चीज? What?
हालिया भी हो सकता है, I think. मैंने देखा नहीं है.
Which one?
ये वशददना असरहुम.
वशददना असरहुम. जुमला फिलिया फी महल रफा मौतूफ इला क़ब्लहा. I didn't see any hal as far as I.
लेकिन I'm just thinking, right? We have created them, right? वशददना असरहुम, और उनकी सारा everything like they are tied.
जोड़ बढ़ाए, हाँ.
Yeah.
बंधन.
So basically ये हो सकता है हाल. So but मैंने भी चेक नहीं किया बुक को.
हाँ, मैंने जब चेक किया तो मुझे कोई मतलब मेरे नोटिस में नहीं आया. It was not in my notice. So and then we have created them and strengthened them their forms, and when we will, we can change their form likeliness. उर्दू में इसका तर्जुमा कुछ ऐसा होगा कि हमने इन्हें पैदा किया और हमने ही इनकी जोड़ और बंधन मजबूत किए, और जब हम चाहें इनके अवज इन जैसे औरों को बदल लाएं. So it's the power of Allah that Allah has created human being, and He did everything, and anytime if He wants He can alter it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
इसके अंदर एक चीज है शददना, इसके बारे में मैं इसका थोड़ा सा सगीर कर सकती हूँ. ये फेल मादी है, फाइलु नहनु मुदाफ है, तो ये है इसका फेल मादी बनेगा शाआ यशाउ शैअन भी है और मशीअतन भी है. और इसका जो पैसिव बनेगा शिया युशाउ फहुवा मशीउन, इसका जाएगा. अमर बनेगा शा, और इसका जो नहीं बनेगा ला तशा. इसका जो वो है ज़र्फ है, वो उसका वजन है मिफालुन मफीलुन मिफालतुन. तो ये बन जाएगा मशाउन मशीउन मशाअतुन. और इसका जो इसमें आला है उसका एक ही वजन है, बिकॉज इट इज एडवर्ब याई, एंड जो है मिफयालुन, तो ये बन जाएगा मिशयाउन. तो ये इसकी थोड़ी सी सरफे सगीर और मैंने करने की कोशिश की है.
Good, mashallah, mashallah, barakallahu fiki, beautiful. Okay, so just one thing we were wondering, in this nahnu khalaqna, this sentence is jumla istinafiya, they are saying, right?
Jumla istinafiya.
Yeah. So jumla istinafiya doesn't have any mahal,
La
right?
mahalla laha.
Yeah. And that's why this wow, now they are saying this wow is also wow istinafiya, right? Over here we say this wow is harfu istinafiya. So I think that's why they are saying, because this sentence is not nahnu khalaqnahum wa shaddadna asrahum. Yeah, so this is the beginning of the new sentence. Yeah, wa iza shina baddalna amsalahum. So over here they are saying this wow is also harfu istinafiya. So
Yeah,
they are not doing motuf to previous sentence. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So now, just few things we can look in this ayah. Nahnu khalaqnahum. Right. So Allah Subhanahu wa Taala is showing His power.
Right.
We have khalaqna. Right. So just khalaqna was good enough, but nahnu came, right? So this is emphasis over here. So Allah Subhanahu wa Taala is showing His power and consoling Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because they were creating a lot of hurdles in his path, right? So what Allah Subhanahu wa Taala is consoling Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that don't worry about them, right? We know them, their limit, how far they can go, right? How far their mind can go, and how much they tried to kill Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, right? But they didn't succeed, because Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, like His control is unlimited, but His creation has some control. He has control over them, right? So consoling over here, nahnu khalaqnahum, right? Washadadnahum asrahum. This is so beautiful. So Allah Subhanahu wa Taala is saying we know their limitation, whatever they are planning, right? He already know. Many times Allah Subhanahu wa Taala already told the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam that this is what they are planning, so you need to move, right? So even the migration time, so Allah Subhanahu wa Taala tell Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam all the planning they were making. And even, you know, one time Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam went to some Yahud place, right? He was solving some problem, right? And then what happened? They said, okay, you just wait over here, and we are coming. They are arranging some money, some fidya money or something like that, right? And what they were planning, that they are going to throw a rock over him. And Allah Subhanahu wa Taala told him that you need to move away from here, right? And then he suddenly moved away. And even companion who was with him, they were wondering what happened, where did he go, right? So Allah Subhanahu wa Taala know all their planning, what they are doing. And He has control on our abilities even. We are not just left, we think that we are on our own, right? We can do whatever, but we have limitation, even limitation of our abilities, right? Shaddadna. So Allah Subhanahu wa Taala is saying we have tied them, right? And it literally like sometimes, you know, we use this language in I think in every language it must be some phrase like that. We say मैं इसके screw कसता हूँ, right? मैं इसके nuts, I'm gonna tighten his nuts. We are talking about some people or some kids, right? So we use that term. So actually I was reading and I was thinking that this is what Allah Subhanahu wa Taala is saying, right? So He can tighten our nuts whenever, right? So everything is in His control, and the DNA basically, right? So when we born, right? So I was looking what does DNA control. So look over here. DNA control our physical traits, right? So it determines our eye color, hair type, height, skin tone, everything is all physical trait are DNA. Body function even. It controls how our organs work, how you digest food, subhanallah, right? And how our immune system fight against disease. This is all DNA. Then protein production. You know, some people look old very in early years, right? And some even look very young in their later years. So what is that? Protein production, right? So DNA carry instructions for making proteins which are essential for building and repairing tissues. Some get sick and then they cure very easily, right? Growth and development. So it guides how our body grows from a single cell into fully developed human. Genetic inheritance, right? So DNA is passed from parents to children, and not only parents, it could be grandparents, grandparents, great-grandparents, right? So we take all the habits, all the characteristics from our great-grandparents even. So carrying inherited traits and sometimes even genetic conditions. Cell division and repair, even behavior and health risk, right? So this is all DNA control. Allahu Akbar. So how many limitations we have?
Master code.
Exactly. Our lifespan is under Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's control. Our abilities are in his control, right? Where kids gonna born, right? Who is going to be our parents, right? Our environment, what country I'm gonna born, what place I'm gonna live, right? All this is controlled by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So where we can go, right? And then it says, Nahnu khalaqnahum wa shaddadna asrahum. So this is our nuts and joints. Everything is in his control. And then he's saying, وَإِذَا شِئْنَا بَدَّلْنَا أَمْثَالَهُمْ تَبْدِيلًا. Right? It doesn't say in Shina, right? It says إِذَا شِئْنَا. And we know the difference of إِذَا and in, right? So إِذَا is that it is bound to happen. It's gonna happen. Absolutely, it will happen, right? And in is if. So there is some unlikely in. So iza jaa nasrullahi wal fath, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, not in jaa nasrullahi wal fath, right? Because the help of Allah and the victory was close. It's bound to happen. So wa idha shina baddalna amthalahum tabdila. And this baddalna could be many things, right? So baddalna mean replace you as a nation, right? He can replace you. It says over here, in tatawallaw yastabdil qauman ghayrakum. If you turned away from my message, right, from me, then what gonna happen? Yastabdil qauman ghayrakum. I will exchange you with other nation. And then nahnu qaddarna bainakumul mauta wa ma nahnu bimasbukin. Right? We are the one, we have decreed death on them. And they cannot run away from it. Right? So we can be replaced by death. Or our physical changes that are happening in every day. That can be. Or even we know that when in Bani Israel, when they were not following the instruction or disobeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what happened to them? What happened to them? They were turned into apes, right? We know that story. So he can change us physically. Even the tribal pride can be replaced, right? So someone, and we know in this world, some nations, they are on the peak, and then what happened? Someone replaced them, right? And even we know that these Arabs, they used to take tribal pride. So now we know that what happened. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala like finish their tribal pride because and he gave the rights to everyone, right? Because they used to think that they are everything, right? And they like kind of look down to other people, right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala replaced their pride of tribes. Who knows their tribes now? No one. People know, we know only these righteous people, right? The forerunners of Islam, we know. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala replaced it, right? So this is what it happened. Allah ta'ala can replace it in many different ways, and that is Badalna.
Badalna.
Yeah. So Badalna can be many different things. Okay, we can move on now. Hopefully we want to finish this surah today.
3 more.
Yeah, okay. So who gonna give it a try? This next ayah, 29.
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Auzubillahi minash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Inna hazihi tazkira. Faman sha'a ittakhadha ila rabbihi sabila. Inna harfi nasab wa nasikh wa ta'kid. Hazihi isme ishara muannas qareeb. Mubtada isme inna. Tazkiratun isme marfu. Khabar inna jumla ismiya. Faman, fa istinafiya, man isme shart, adad shart, and also mubtada. Sha'a, faman sha'a, faili mazi, fahuwa, faili shart, ghaib muzakkar mufrid. And madda sheen ya hamza, ajwaf plus mehmuzilam, salasi mujarid. Ittakhaza, ittakhaza ila rabbihi sabila. This is the jawab shart. इत्तखज़ा फ़ेल माज़ी फ़ालुहु हुवा गायब मुज़क्कर मुफ़रिद इला रब्बिही इला रब्बिही जर प्लस इसमें मजरूर प्लस मुदाफ मुदाफ अलैह MBF मुतालिक इत्तखज़ा सबीला इसमें मंसूब मफ़ूल बिही जवाब शर्त जुमला शर्तिया इज़े खबर मुब्तदा मन and maybe मोतुफला जुमला साबका. इसके अंदर तर्जुमा ट्रांसलेशन इन्ना हाज़िही तज़किरा, बेशक ये एक याद दहानी है. फमन शाअ, तू जो चाहे, इत्तखज़ा इला रब्बिही, वो बना ले अपने रब की तरफ, सबीला, एक रास्ता. इस आयत के अंदर ये बताया जा रहा है, एक आगाही की जा रही है, उन लोगों की खैर ख्वाही के लिए सुनाई जा रही है. इसमें ना तो अल्लाह ताला का कोई नफा है, न रसूल अकरम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की कोई गर्ज. रसूल अकरम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने बारहा कहा था कि मैं तुमसे इसका कोई अज्र नहीं मांगता, मेरा अज्र तो अल्लाह ताला मुझको देगा. तो जो शख्स इसको कबूल करके अपने रब की राह इख्तियार करेगा, वरना वो अंजाम के लिए तैयार है. जिस शख्स ने अगर सीधी राह इख्तियार की तो इसके लिए अज्र अजीम है, और जिसने गलत राह इख्तियार की, अल्लाह ताला की फरमाबरदारी, रसूल की फरमाबरदारी ना की, गलत रास्ते पे चला, गलत रविश इख्तियार की, तो इसके लिए उसको चाहिए कि अज़ाब इलाही के लिए तैयार हो जाए. टीचर इरशाद सिस्टर सलमा बता चुकी हैं. दूसरा इत्तखज़ा हमजा खे जाल में मुज़फ़ा फैमिली इफ्तियालुन फैमिली इख्तराबा मजीद फीही। इसका सर्फ सगीर होगा इत्तखज़ा इत्तखज़ो इत्तखाज़न फहुवा फाइलुन। हाँ अच्छा थैंक यू। फहुवा फाइलुन मुत्तखिज़ुन माजी मजहूल उत्तखज़ा मुदारे मजहूल उत्तखज़ो। फहुवा मफ़ऊल मुत्तखज़ुन फ़ेल अमर इत्तखज़िद फ़ेल नहीं अनहो ला तत्ताखिज़ इसमें ज़र्फ़ मिन्हु मुत्तखज़ुन। ठीक है टीचर?
माशाल्लाह बारकल्लाह फीकी, good job.
Thank you teacher.
Okay, so now over here, faman sha takhadha. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, inna hazihi tazkira, right? So this is a reminder for everyone. What is the reminder? That we need to take a path towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? And this path is what? Faman sha takhadha. So whoever wish to take the ila ridai rabbihi tariqan, whoever wish that he make his Rabb happy, right? His the purpose of his life is that he want to make his Rabb happy and he want to take a path, right? So what is this path? Bi ta'atillahi, right? So obeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wa intahai an ma'asiya, right? And keeping himself away from the sin, right? So this is basically sabil referring to, so the atat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So then we can say that this tazkira is what? Basically referring to Quran Pak, right? It is referring to Quran Pak. Inna hazi tazkira, because Quran Pak give us reminders. So the relationship with Quran could be of two kinds. One is its grandeur, its awe. Why? Because it is coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is his speech. And he said in previous ayah, Inna nahnu nazzalna al-Qur'ana tanzila. Right? So this is shows its grandeur. So, and the other part is that since this is our guideline, right? So we need to have intimate relation with this Quran too. We need to love this Quran, right? This Quran should be in our hearts. So this is intimate relation, right? Seeking guidance from it. And so we can say this is external and internal, right? So this grandeur is external. When we see Quran Pak, right, we know that this is coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and we are in awe of it, right? And then intimate relation is our internal relationship. So external is like, yes, someone could be a very righteous person, right? Going to masjid to pray 5 times a day, doing all the requirements that a Muslim should do, right? But don't know inside what's going on, right? We see people that even righteous people, but still they are struggling on many things. They cannot stop themselves from stealing in business or deceiving other people, right? Or having hasad against other people. All that happens, right? So this Quran is the source basically which can change us inside out. And I know, I'm sure that whoever is, we are claim that we are people of Quran, right? And this Quran, definitely, if we are really people of Quran, that really brings a change in us. Before Quran was not in my life, I cannot forgive people very easily. That was really hard for me. But now people can tread on me and I would be fine. Right? So this is the change Quran has bring. So this is basically then internal. So we should have both relation with Quran Pak, internal and external. And a beautiful story Ustad Noman was mentioning that there was, he said someone, his friend, his father was very abusive to him. And this boy is so traumatized the whole life, going through a lot of psychological problem and psychological treatment he's doing. So he suffered the whole life. Every phase of life, he said that and there was a problem because of like he was traumatized by his past, and it is affecting his life. And now the father has dementia. He cannot even remember his name. And now, since this person has Khawf-e Khuda, he want to forgive his father, right? But then he says that inside I have some baby inside me, which get mad at me why you are doing that. So then he was asking that, is it right? How should I handle that? So the Ustad was saying that, I said, okay, you need to like tell this baby that what you gonna get out of it, right? Whatever happened is happened, right? And your reward gonna be with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sometimes we can forgive people, but forgetting sometimes is not in your control, right? It really hurts you. This keep coming to you. But if we really get to Quran, connect to Quran, then inshallah these things become easy on us. We can handle them very easily, right? So this is what it is. So inna hazihi tazkira faman sha'a takhadha ila rabbihi sabila. And then it says over here, this tazkira is tazkir wa'iza. And wa'iza, I told you many times, like something that is really bring change in you, right? And we say was in Urdu, right? Was wa nasihat. So this was is basically something which is given timely, like it is on time, it is according to the need of the person, right? And so it is really effective, and it really touched the heart of someone. So this is waiza. فَمَنْ شَاءَ اتَّخَذَ إِلَى رَبِّهِ سَبِيلًا. So sabila wasilatan bitta'ati. Right? So this is basically the way to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then wama tasha'una. Right? This is the reading over there. Then Qara'a Ibn Kasir, Wabnu Amir. Right? So all these people, instead of tasha'una, they read it, they recited it as yasha'una. So from, is that the same ayah?
No.
Oh, okay. That is the other ayah. Okay, that is later then. Okay. So, faman sha'a takhadha ila rabbihi sabila. So whoever wish, they can take the path towards the obedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, that look like that this is basically Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is showing that we have a free will, right? So it's in our hand that we want to take this path, or we want to ignore it, basically. Okay, then comes this ayah. وَمَا تَشَاءُونَ إِلَّا أَن يَشَاءَ اللَّهُ إِنَّ اللَّهَ كَانَ عَلِيمًا حَكِيمًا. Okay, let's quickly, someone can try that.
Okay, let me try, Ustad.
Go ahead.
So wa we can say here like wa harf istinafia, and then
No, they are saying mostly ataf over here because that looks like it is related
is a
to the,
yeah, if it is connected to the previous sentence,
yeah.
yes, so jumla sabi, we can say wa harfu ataf. And then ma tashauna, ma is here harfu like nafi, it came. And then tashauna is fi'l mudariun, fa'iluhu antum. And do you want to do the sarf together or go first the?
You can go ahead first.
Okay.
It and then yeah.
And then illa is here harfu, here they said harfu hasr. Adatul hasr. And then ay yasha Allah. So an, normally we learn about an is like a harfu nasibatul lil mudariya, but that's why we are saying like yasha'a. But together we can say
This un they are
masdar,
saying, yeah, un masdariya they are saying.
and masdar, yeah, we can take it masdar muawwal. An plus mudariya. So it is making masdar muawwal. And where is the ayah? Oh, here. Ay yasha Allahu, here Allahu is the file of yasha'a. And then inna Allaha kana aliman hakiman. So inna Allaha inna harfuna saban Allah, the word Allah is the ismuhat. And then kana aliman hakiman, kana is fi'lu madi nakis, fa'iluhu mustatir, taqdiruhu huwa. Actually ism kana mustatir, taqdiruhu huwa. Aliman hakiman, khabar number 1, khabar number 2 here. So and then here we can come here to like if we want to do the analysis. Well, this part I am not clear how can I say it. وَمَا تَشَاءُونَ, this is together actually kind of one word, right? They cannot wish, or you all cannot wish. Illa is harfu asar, so rest of the thing, what will be the level? Ayyasha Allahu. This is a mother muawwal, fail, file, fail and file. But can we make it like Irab, or we have to say la mahala laha after harfu asr?
I didn't get your question.
Like normally, like Ustada, when we say like inna and then next we say ma ka'afa wa makfufa, or illa, and so when we say illa as like harfu
Ma plus illa, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not understanding how to label that ma plus illa.
Yeah, ma plus illa we translate nothing but, right?
Nothing but.
Yeah. So وَمَا تَشَاءُونَ, you cannot wish unless Allah wish, basically. This is what it is saying.
Yeah, so like when we say illa, like harfu istasna, and then rest after illa we say mustasna bih.
Not
So
istasna.
No, I'm asking the question. So for illa, here we said harfu hasr. How I'm going to say the rest part? Ayyasha'ullah. Is that any name?
इनका कहना यह है कि उस्तादा आई यशाओ को हम क्या लेबल करेंगे?
Yeah, so we're gonna say an masdariya, right? And yasha is basically the fi'l mudari mansub, right? And together it is masdar muawwal. We can yeah.
No name, like
और
no
उस्तादा
like
हम लोग इसे ऐसा भी बोल सकते हैं ना, मा तशाऊना, इसको अगर हम लोग जुमले इस्मिया की तरह लेते हैं तो फिर आई यशा अल्लाह इसका खबर होगा.
So yeah, ma tashauna could be the ism of ma. नहीं, लेकिन that happen only with ism, not with the fi'l. When ma nafiya and fail, then we don't do that. There is no khabar and no.
यहाँ पर मा नाफिया नहीं है, मा सिलतुल मौसूला है.
No, this is ma nafiya.
Ma nafiya. We are saying not.
Yeah,
this is ma nafiya. Yeah, this is ma nafiya. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Surah?
having hard time, Mustada, like we said, no, I'm just giving
So
example.
yeah,
Like when,
maful bihi. Then it is sajda. It is a maful bihi because it is a file tashauna, file file maful bihi.
No, why
Now,
maful
Ustada.
bihi?
no. Because we are saying Mazdar Muawal together. Mama
Master
Tashauna, right?
mual is a maful bihi.
No, I'm saying
Come like a
Ayasha Allahu is the Mazdar
illa.
Muawal. This is one noun, but we have at the in the middle we have illa, right? That's why I'm confused. Like normally I would say like when we have like other illa, right? We say harfu istasna, and then whatever come after harfu istasna, we say mustasna bih. This one I don't know how to call it.
Okay,
Harfu
you know,
hasa.
over here it's saying that mudar
Yeah.
Ayasha is mudare mansub,
Mhm.
masdar muawwal, mansub ala zarfiya. I didn't get to
Yeah.
check,
Oh,
but we can think that okay, illa
Mhm.
idha, right? Idha shallahu, right? So whenever Allah wish, I'm just throwing my thought over here, right? Because I'm saying that this is mansub ala zarfiya, so they are thinking that it is basically acting like a zarf over here, this sentence,
Sentence. Okay.
right? I will see if I have time. I'm gonna double check with the other thing, but so
Mhm.
far this is the only thing, just giving us a clue that something is going in between, right?
In between. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
sister,
So
ये जो है, they are also saying that this al-mazdar al-mawwal fi mahall nasab zarf zama be hizb mudaf ayu. There was ayu which is mahzuf here.
yeah,
So,
that's what Usad is saying.
so
Something is
illa
in there.
yeah, okay, illa
yeah,
ayu ayasha
ayu will be special
Which
mudaf and then it will be
Yeah.
the
yeah.
whole thing will be
so
mudaf.
which
Yasha'Allahu.
which God will so
Where
it
where
makes
did
sense. Which
it, what book is it?
All of the grammarian, I
This
don't know.
this ayu
I,
thingy,
no,
where did you see it?
ayu, yeah, ayu.
So what book I'm asking you, what book you are referring to?
Oh, I don't know which thing, not the book, but I was
Online?
looking, yeah.
Okay.
It was Mahmoud Safi.
Okay.
Mahmoud Safi, yeah.
I will-
Illa waqt mashiyatul Allah. Something like that. Fi mahal nasab mustasna.
yeah,
They are saying.
exactly. I think I put it something over here
Yeah,
as well.
fi mahal nasab mustasna. It was a little
And
complicated.
here it's there, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Here it's there. Are you?
Mahmoud Safi, yeah.
Okay.
yeah. So illa bi mashiyati ilallah, right?
Yeah.
So
Mashiyatullahi.
mashiyatillahi.
Illa waqti mashiyatullahi. Or
No,
fi mahal nasab mustasna.
Usad, the previous slide.
Yeah. So lastum tashauna, basically this is the meaning of it, right? So lastum tashauna, you are not going to would be able to wish anything illa bi mashiyatillahi, right? Except the mashiyah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So whatever Allah wish gonna happen, our wish only cannot work, right? So basically this is what it is saying, but I don't know if we can have a like a term related to illa over here that we can associate to
Illa
it.
harfi asar hai na?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
harf asr.
think that if we can ayasha Allah should be related to illa, like in term wise we need to say it, right? So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we can call it forward. Inna Allah is we said already mubtada, and then kana aliman hakiman is khabar, and then khabar came as again فعل ماضي ناقص اسمها مستتر تقديره هو, and then aliman khabar number 1, hakiman khabar number 2. And then here like a tasha'una, the root letter shin hamza ya, and then we can do like a fi'l madi like sha'a, sarf sagir actually sha'a, yasha'u, and shayyan or shayyan fahuwa sha'in.
Shayan or Mashiyatan.
Mashiyatan, yeah. Shayan or Mashiyatan, and Fahuwa Sha'in. Ism fa'il Sha'in. And then Shu'iya, Yusha, Shayan or Mashiyatan. Fahuwa Mashi, we can say Mashiyun. Actually, here is a Mashiyun, yeah. Mashiyun. And then also we can, Amr is big Sha, and Nahi will be La Tasha. And then if you go for the Zarf will be like the same, like Maf'alun, Maf'alatun pattern. So Mashiyun, I will say only Mashiyun part. Mashiyun. And I don't know, I can make it some Allah with it or not.
Yeah, someone mentioned that.
Yeah, like a mif'alun, so mish, yeah.
say shaka. ये तशाऊना इसको आप इसमें आला बना रही है या इसमें what are you making?
Allah, I don't know. I think Salma said Allah like
But do we have
something.
Allah with this?
I don't know. Yeah.
Have some.
What is the question, sister?
Salma, you were saying with the Sha'a, did you say the Ism Allah?
You know, yeah, इसका जो है ना, इसका special वजन है. There's a weight for it. There is वजन. So if you are making zarf, it will be on the pattern of mifalun.
Yeah, that's okay.
Banega masha'un. Okay. And then will be a mafilun. Mafilun se banega mashi'un.
No, we can make with the format, but my question is, can we have Allah with this?
Allah, yeah. Allah, if it's, yeah, there are two things, depending on whether it is Wawi or whether it is
No. She's asking.
Something else, sister.
She's asking, is it meaningful
it
to have it?
Sense?
Yes.
Does it make sense that we can have some Allah out of
Yeah.
it?
I think you know, I refer to the book, this dream, Ustad Noman book. There's only one maful ala, which is mashiaun, on the wazn of mifyalun. Mifyalun ke wazn par mishiaun. They said there is only you can make.
But Fialun is this file pattern something, right? Fialun?
Mifyalun. There
Mif'alun. You said Mif'alun, right?
Mifyalun. It will fit in Mishyaun because
this is Ajwaf, right? Or Mahmo, so that's why instead of Ain, it's gonna take Ya, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, we can make anything with by blowing the format, right?
I don't know. I mean,
what Allah I can make with the Shah, right?
Yeah,
you make all three.
We got it. So now think about this, the use of this Allah, basically. This is Salma's job. What's the use of it, okay?
Yeah,
I mean, sometimes things doesn't make sense, but I think when we have a wazn, we can do it.
By following the wazn, right?
Yeah.
Very
okay,
good.
inshallah. So you're done, Sister Sajda, right?
Yeah. And this another one is the kana verb. I think everybody knows kana, yakunu, like that.
Yeah, that is good enough. Okay, inshallah. Okay, so moving on. وَمَا تَشَاءُونَ إِلَّا أَن يَشَاءَ اللَّهُ, right? So look like that we do not have anything in our control, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is controlling everything. Because this is what it is literally saying. وَمَا تَشَاءُونَ إِلَّا أَن يَشَاءَ اللَّهُ, right? And then it makes a difference of opinion, right? And in the past we see, and even today we see that some are the believer of Jabri, and they are called Jabriyans, right? So what is Jabri? We Urdu speaker know Jabr, right? So Zabardasti, forcefully something is happening. So, and then there is a term Qadri. Qadri means like they believe. So Jabri says that what we are not doing anything, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is controlling everything. And then Qadri says that no, okay, I'm gonna read through what it is saying. So these are the two concepts, Islamic thought related to this qadar and jabr. So Jabri concept is belief in total in predestination, right? So Jabri is they are believer of predestination. So everything is already done for us, right? So we do not have any control. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows that who is going to go in hell and who is going to go in Jannah, right? So this is predestination. Followers of these views are called Jabri, and they believe that humans have no free will, that everything happens because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has already decided it. They compare human to a feather in the wind, moving only as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is wishing. This belief ignore human responsibility for their action, right? Because then people gonna say, okay, that was written for me, right? Someone robbed the bank and they say this is how it was written for me, right? So how is my fault? So this extreme view is not accepted in mainstream Islam because Islam teaches that humans are responsible for their deeds. Then the other concept is Qadrism, right? Belief in complete free will. So they are followers of free will. They say that, they even says that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not know our action beforehand. So they say that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not know our action beforehand until we do it. That is their view. So followers of this view are called Qadriya, and they believe that humans have total control over their actions, and Allah does not interfere. This view suggests that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not predestine anything, and humans create their destiny. This is also not accepted in mainstream Islam because of the denying of Allah's power over creation. So the balanced Islamic view is Islam teaches a middle path. Humans have free will, right? But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's knowledge and power encompass everything. Allah knows what choices we are going to make, but we are still responsible for our action. This view is supported by Quran and Hadith, showing that humans have accountability, but everything happens by the izn of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? So this is beautiful. We need to have a balance. And then Ustad Noman was mentioning, like, this dot over here, and you see this big circle, right? So this dot is basically my will, and the whole sphere is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's will. Because we just read the ayah, "Nahnu khalaqnahum wa shaddadnahum asrahum," right? So our brain is in his control, our skills are in his control, right? Our lifespan is in his control, right? So everything is in his control. So, but we are given a little will, and this will is basically the choices we make in our life, right? So our accountability is only that much. The dot we see, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to ask me just about this dot. This is my accountability on the day of judgment. And that is basically my choices, what choices I'm making. And then beautiful over here, it says that Kasibul Amal, the doer of the Amal is who? Insaan. Kasibul Amal is Insaan. Everyone know kasaba yaksibu, right? The earner of deed is who? Human being. Khaliqul amal is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The environment or the thing or the sporting, like if I want to do something bad, right? I cannot do unless the environment is supporting me. Whatever I'm planning, my plan is going right, then I would be able to do it. And who is making this plan go that way? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because that is the choice I am making, right? So this is the beautiful Kasibul Amal is Insaan, Khaliqul Amal is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Do we have anything else? Okay, last ayah.
यानी उस्ताद इसे हम लोग इस तरह समझ सकते हैं कि इंसान, अभी हर इंसान को अल्लाह ने हिदायत के दोनों रास्ते दिखाए, अच्छे और बुरे। अल्लाह ने एनवायरनमेंट पैदा किया खालिकुल आमल, वो हमारी मशरियत होती है, हमारी विल होती है कि हमें उसमें हिदायत चुने या गुमराही।
Exactly, yeah.
इस विल का हमारा कुछ होगा, ये इसका
चॉइसेस पे हमारी अकाउंटेबिलिटी हमारी चॉइसेस पे बेसिकली।
वो जो डॉट था वो हमारा विल, वो सारा जो स्पेयर था उसमें जो भी माहौल, अल्लाह ऑलरेडी वो माहौल क्रिएट कर चुका है, लेकिन इंसान उसके ऊपर है कि वो क्या चुनता है। तो वो उस चुनाव पर उसके हिसाब होगा।
एग्जैक्टली, सुभान अल्लाहू अकबर।
ये जब इसकी डेप्थ समझ में आती है तो फिर हमें ये भी समझ में आता है क्यों इसकी इतनी सजा है, कि हम लोग आसानी से, जब जो लाइम होता है वो समझता है कि हम लोगों ने तो सिर्फ किया है, तो फिर हम लोग अल्लाह को ही ब्लेम करते हैं कि अल्लाह चाहता तो हम लोग बच जाते। नहीं, असलियत में ये होता है कि हमारा वो विल है जो हमने किया, वरना अल्लाह तो हमें माहौल दिया था।
एग्जैक्टली, दोनों चॉइसेस हमारे पास मौजूद हैं, विच वे वी वांट टू पिक, राइट। अब राइट नाउ हम यहाँ पे बैठ के कुरान पढ़ें या जाके कहीं नाइट में जो है ना, जाके किसी नाइट क्लब में बैठे हो, दैट इज आवर चॉइस, राइट। अल्लाह ताला हमारी टांगें बांध के तो नहीं बिठा देगा, राइट, कि नहीं तुम नाइट क्लब में नहीं जा सकते, राइट। टांगें तो चलेंगी, because this is my will, this is like that much free will I have, right? So when we are taking wrong path, Allah gonna let the leash go. Okay, go ahead, keep doing whatever you want to do, take your path, whatever you wish, right? And eventually you need to come to me, right? So this is basically, and this is very scary. And the term in Quran Pak is used, istadraj. You might have read this term, istadraj.
आहिस्ता सबकी तरफ ले जाना।
Exactly, istadraj is, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala see that, okay, the people who are crossing the boundaries of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala left and right? So then at one point, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep giving them the blessing of this world.
Yeah.
Right? So he keep giving them and they are enjoying and fully into it, right? And they don't know that basically this is a punishment.
Yeah.
Because then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to pull the leash. Right? And that's all. So this is very scary. Sometimes when we have all the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and still we are okay, the thing is you are disobeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and still he is giving you. That is basically istadraj, right? That should be the eye-opening. If you see someone that this person is so obedient of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but still he is very in worldly sense, he is look like he's very successful, right? And he has everything. That is basically istidraj.
Oh man, this is so scary.
Yeah, this is istidraj. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is leaving. Okay, go ahead, enjoy this life, and then you're gonna come to me. And he is going to pull the leash. Okay, so moving on now. Allahu Akbar. يدخل من يشاء في رحمته والظالمين أعد لهم عذابا أليما. Let's do it quickly. Who wanna do it? No one? Okay, so it's over here. So يدخل فعل المضارع مرفوع
استاذة मैं कर लेती हूँ थोड़ा
Yeah.
sorry मैं कर लेती हूँ
Okay, go ahead.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يدخل نهاية يدخل فعل المضارع فاعله
هو
هو और
they
أسلم
this is جملة حالية they are saying.
فاميلي أسلم يدخل من يشاء اسم موصول يشاء صلة الموصولة في رحمته MD يا رحمته مضاف إليه والظالمين موصوف على سابقة أعد مضاف ماضي سوري ماضي لهم MBF عذابا أليما इसका मफूल बिही है सिफा मौसूल
You wanna do the translation?
يدخل नहीं ustad मैंने किया वो दाखिल करेगा जिसे वो चाहता है अपनी रहमत में से और जालिमों को उसने तैयार किया है उनके लिए दर्दनाक अजाब युदखिलु ये आकर इसम पैसिव वो दाखिल करेगा
Adda lahum. He has prepared lahum for them azab.
हाँ ये एक्टिव है
No, it's not.
ये एक्टिव है
Yeah.
युदखिलु वो दाखिल करेगा हाँ सही अस्लमा करनी सॉरी ये दो जुमले हैं अद्दा और युदखिला से लेकर वज़ालिमीना तक फिर अद्दा लहुम अज़ाबन अलीमा
No, वज़ालिमीना.
वज़ालिमीना से
Yeah, actually वज़ालिमीना. This is the sentence. वज़ालिमीना अअद्दा लहुम अज़ाबन अलीमा. Yeah. So this is, yeah. So yudkhilu, they are saying this is mudariya and this is jumla haliya, right? And man yashau fi rahmatihi. So now this is beautiful. Man yashau. So this is man mawsula, right? Man yashau, whoever
he wish.
Whoever he wish. Right? We can say whoever he wish. One translation could be whoever he wish, or it could be whoever wish. What is the difference? Whoever wish or whoever?
One is fa'il, another is maf'ul, right?
जिसको अल्लाह चाहता है दूसरा वो बंदा जो अपने लिए चाहता है.
No, but
Exactly.
when
So he will enter. He enters whoever wants. Yudkhilu man yashau mean he will enter. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will enter whoever wants, meaning the want is from a person, right? The want is from a person over here in the first one. But the second translation could be he enters whoever he wants. What's the difference?
one is different, one is the Allah's
wish
wish,
is Allah's wish.
another one is our wishes.
और
Exactly.
दूसरी बात हाँ ये हदीस का भी इससे ताल्लुक होता है उस्ताद। वो जो आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने फरमाया है कि जन्नत, हर एक जो भी जन्नत में दाखिल होगा वो अपने अमल की वजह से नहीं बल्कि अल्लाह के फजल से है। आखिरी को
Exactly.
मैं भी, आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम भी खुद। तो
Yeah,
इससे ये मतलब निकलता है चाहे जितने भी नेक अमल हमें कर ले, हमें ये नहीं होना चाहिए कि हमारे ये नेक अमल हमें जन्नत में ले जाएंगे
exactly.
सिवाय
Yeah,
अल्लाह के फजल के। ये एक लफ्ज इस हदीस का ये करता है, मैं ये शाह
yeah,
सुभान अल्लाह।
exactly. But you see the beauty over here
हाँ, मैं ये शाह
that Allah
ये
subhanahu the whole thing, the two meanings can apply over here, and how beautifully they are beautifying this part of the ayah, right?
हाँ,
That
हाँ,
he enters whoever wants. Obviously, he is going to make a good choices, right?
yes,
If he wants to enter, he is going to make a good choices accordingly, right? And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will enter him in his mercy, right? And then the second part that just Reshma said, that our amal are not good enough to earn the Jannah at all, right? Jannah is very expensive. No matter if we spend the whole life in sajda, still we cannot deserve Jannah, right? So we are going to enter Jannah out of his mercy, whoever he wants. Allahu Akbar.
One he is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and other is like
The person.
person.
Wishing. But Ustad, what about the I? Are we gonna?
Yeah, basically this is missing. That is the beauty, right? Man yasha, who? There should be who.
Mm-hmm.
So this is open-ended,
Shao,
right? This is open-ended. And even Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not say Allazi over here. What's the difference between Allazi and man?
Allah is definite, right?
Yeah,
More definite,
more
and then
specific.
So there's a sister, there's a hadith that answer sallallahu alaihi wasallam ने कहा कि nobody can enter without the mercy of Allah. तो लोगों ने पूछा कि क्या आप भी? तो उसने कहा, उन्होंने कहा कि हाँ, मैं भी.
Exactly.
Mercy, the so that is.
Yeah. And then it just came to my head right now, Allazi and man, right? So man is whoever. Doesn't matter one person. We know many stories that someone just read Kalma Shahadat on their deathbed.
and then they went to Jannah. Yes.
उस्ताद ये मन और अल्लाह का डिफरेंस आपने क्या बताया उस्ताद? मन और अल्लाह
Man is more open-ended.
Whoever, yeah,
क्योंकि man हम कहते हैं whoever, right?
whoever, yeah.
Whoever. And whoever could be anyone. But Allazi is the one who. This is more specific. Right? This is more specific. अगर मैं कहती हूँ कि the one who is standing over there, go call him. Right? So this is more specific. I know that someone is standing over there, go and call this person. Right? And then I can say, whoever is standing there, go call that person. So you see the difference, right?
हाँ, यानी मन यानी किसी को भी, अल्लाह यानी किसी को point out करना.
Exactly. So Allazi is more specific. Man is open-ended. Right? So that can apply over here too. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not use Allazi over here. Right? And this who is missing over here. Man yasha'uhu. Right? So this open-ended, more openness, more tawassu it is saying, giving over here. So yudkhilu man yasha'uhu fi rahmatihi, and rahmah, subhanallah. Right? In his rahmah. May Allah make us among them, right? Allahu Akbar. And then وَالظَّالِمِينَ أَعَدَّ لَهُمْ عَذَابًا أَلِيمًا. So what's going on over here? Zalimin, which was maf'ul, it come before.
Maf'ul muqaddam?
Yeah. This is it's saying basically واو is ataf, الظالمين is mansoob بفعل مقدر يفسره ما بعد. So meaning whatever is coming after it, this zalimina is basically describing that. And they are saying actually that the sentence is yudkhilu man yasha'u fi rahmatihi wa yu'azzibuhu
عذابا أليما.
yu'azzibu zalimina, right? And he will punish zalimin.
Can
So
we
this-
say like in the matter of Zalimin, or the fact of Zalimin, or
The reason
Mahmad,
of
like
that azab,
yeah,
the reason of that azab is because, so
because of their Zalimin, yeah.
yeah, exactly. That is the reason why they are going to be punished, because they made wrong choices. Who is zalim? Zalim, the literal meaning in Arabic, zalim mean the one who put replace something. For example, I took a book from the shelf, and then instead of putting in the shelf back again, I just put on the table. I did a zulm, right? So when we are not giving the due right of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, of his obedience, right? And we are instead of giving his right, for example, we spend all day in in the service of our kids or family, right? And we sometimes ignore salah. So we are doing zulm, because that was the right of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that we pray right on time, but we didn't because we were busy in our other responsibilities. That is zulm. So was وَيُعَذِّبُ الظَّالِمِينَ, and he is going to punish the zalimin. And then أَعَدَّ لَهُمْ عَذَابًا أَلِيمًا. This lahum is again, right? This is for emphasis.
Yeah.
So he is preparing azab. And this alim is some sifa on the patron of Rahim, right? So alim is painful. So this pain is not going to end at all. And we know that our skin, our body is going to be in such a way that it is going to taste the pain. It's not like in this world, sometimes we get used to it and we don't feel pain anymore, right? That's not going to happen, because it says azaban alima, and that is ism sifatul mushabba, right? So that is eternal painful. The pain is forever. And I think it says that it will keep increasing even, right? You know, in Jannah we are going to eat something and every morsel gonna be more tasty than before. Same is with the punishment. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
So can I ask a question? When I was reading this, I was thinking like, here is a maful muqaddam, like is some, I heard that is make for emphasis. Even if this is like a harfu zar came before lizolimina, MBF, still it is emphasis, right? MBF muqaddam.
Yeah, it should be وَيُعَذِّبُ الظَّالِمِينَ or
lizolimina, for the zalimin.
I think they are saying that there are some kirat and they are reciting as a lizzalimin as well.
Oh, okay. I was thinking that like, it could be lizzalimin, and for the zalimin, he made prepared for them. It will be double emphasis. For again, lahum, for them. 2 times is mentioning.
Yeah, exactly. So much emphasis for us to fix right now. We have time, right?
Yeah, and
it
we keep thinking zalim means like whoever only does like a kufar or something. Actually, we all are some way doing
exactly.
zulum on our nafs.
Yeah, obviously. This is the thing. The mirror, we don't look at the mirror, right?
We look at the window.
No, even if we look at the mirror, we look our behind wall, not to ourselves.
No, the window. We look
Yeah,
at somebody else, not
yeah,
ourselves, right?
yeah.
Allah.
Even sometimes you see, you look at the window, your eyes on the behind the wall, what is there?
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Okay, so with that, we can end our session. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Quranil Hakim wa nafani wa iyyakum bi ayati wa zikril hakim. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifuna wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.